Welcome to our first vlog blog for our motorhoming adventures. We went to Te Haruhi Bay in Whangaparoa Peninsula, about a 68k drive from our home base. We found this close to home location using the NZMCA app. Booking through the Auckland City Council website was easy enough affair, and as part of that you could download PDF maps of all of the walks, etc. When we arrived there were plenty of options for parking. Ramps out for a quick level, awning out, tied down, windshields, sunscreens up, table chairs positioned, and fridge started. Setup literally took 15 minutes. A recce to the beach to check for launching showed that I'd have to lug the bags of the inflatable boat to the beach to inflate, and that idea was canned then and there. Swims and beach walks happened instead. The beach at high tide is an awesome swimming spot, drops off to a reasonable depth, however at low tide it recedes, the beach flattens out quite significantly. There are a number of very scenic walks over and around the peninsula, and I undertook the 5k loop track, which is an easy walk that most levels of fitness should handle. The start of the climb out is a bit steep, but a few stops on the way to admire the view will see most heart rates recover to carry on. On midsummer windless days this would be a baker of a walk. However, being on the peninsula in late afternoon, the sea breeze had kicked in, offering some welcome relief. Point to note, make sure your hat is well secured on those windy days. You can see the sheep here taking sun shade under some well positioned pahurakawa trees. Great panorama views from up on top of Tiri Island, around to the Noises, Rakino, Mototapu, Rangitoto, Auckland City in the distance there, and to the campground down below. Even on a horrible day, this walk would be well worth it, with well formed paths and easy access. Just follow the red markers, as you can see on that post in the foreground there, and you cannot get lost. After that 5k loop and beautiful vistas, it was back to the beach for a walk along there with Jilly, and then a well-earned meal before heading back up the hills again to time-lapse the sunset. Unfortunately the clouds didn't want to play ball, but all the same it was beautiful just being up there in the fresh breeze, watching the sun go down, the wind on the water, etc. The beauty of this place is the campground closes, or the park actually closes at 9 PM, so the public bugger off and you've got the campground to yourself, and similarly in the morning when you wake up you have the entire beach to yourself. So a 2k stroll up and down the beach in the morning, watching the wildlife, these oyster catchers, one feeding the other. It was pretty cool to watch, and I had the entire beach to myself for that early morning stroll. So that was it. All in all, we'd give that one a 10 out of 10 for just an overnighter for us, but you can stay up to 3 nights. So thanks for that, and happy motorhoming.